You look shocked. More shocked than people usually are. I'd expect you to have a hold of at least a bit of your bearings, given what the meticulously arranged ritual circle. Look at this place. Did something explode in here, or... Well, it sure looks like it. The 9 hells have seen better days. I mean, all these books and scrolls, candles. I like your corkboard. The red string is a nice touch. Haven't seen that specific sigil in years, but it appears that it led you to that page, which led you straight to me. Perhaps tradition has its uses after all. I'm sure you did work hard. Very hard. I can sense that tightness in your jaw. Feel the tensing of your muscles. You're nervous, but you were determined. I'd never discredit you when an effort is made. Oh, but of course. I appreciate every human that puts in such an effort to come in contact with me. Why would you be an exception? Especially during this month when the veil is thin. So very thin. It makes travel a lot easier. You know, I don't mind this, and I don't mind staring at you. You're quite pleasant to look at, but I'm sure many tell you that already. Anyway, I'm sure staring at me in turn isn't what you summoned me for. Surely not. Because if it was, that painfully inaccurate rendition of me in that book over there would have sufficed. Come on, don't be shy. You've come this far. Might as well see it through. A contract. A nervous little thing like you wants to sign a contract with me. Oh, no, that wasn't judgment. Far from it. Remember how I said I'd never discredit you? I meant that. Every word of it. No. What I felt just then wasn't judgment. It was intrigue. Tell me more. That is quite the dilemma you found yourself in. Conflict between mortals passes over the incorporeal realm like rippling water. Sure, it makes a small impression, sometimes even folding into waves, but it all blends back into the vast ocean that is human existence. Well, if you're asking me that, do you think your request is insignificant? If you want my opinion that badly, then I believe the significance is reliant on your confidence. You went out of your way to summon a demon to solve your problems. That effort enough is worth something. Remember what I said before. Yes, very good. I'd never discredit you when an effort is made. It appears that many in your life do not share similar sentiments. What do you think? Am I wrong for assuming that? I didn't think so either. How could I tell? Well, aside from the way your eyes desperately look up at my own, seeking reassurance, you summoned me for revenge. No, I don't think I am making a mistake here. The desire for self-improvement can be its own form of revenge. Revenge on those that scorned you. Revenge on your own family and friends. And even revenge on yourself. The person you don't want to be. The person you summoned me to get rid of. You hate how you've been treated, and you think that something is wrong with you. You want fixing. I can do that. That and so much more. Oh, of course it's hard to believe. You are human, and I am a demon. The extent of what I am capable of is unfathomable to the human mind. Fascinating, isn't it? Before we start, I only have one question. Are you sure this is what you want? Well, that is a commitment. A contract. When I mark you with my sigil, our bond is set in stone. Do you really know what that means? You will be mine, as I will be yours. Mind, body, and soul. Especially that fickle little thing. Your life will improve greatly, to heights you've only dreamed of previously. But are you sure that you want everything this implies? You do anything, huh? I can only imagine how horrible your short life has been until now, for this to be your final option. But that's not important now. I won't beg you for the details. What's important is you, and what I can give you. What I know I can do for you. You'd like that, right? You'd like that a lot. Imagine how deeply fulfilling it will feel to have your deepest insecurities plucked away by someone that isn't yourself. Do you feel that weight lifted off of you? Releasing your shoulders, losing pressure, and rising higher and higher into the air before fading into nothingness. It feels so good, doesn't it? You feel so good, right? Oh, yes, I know. Remember that feeling once we make this contract with one another. Keep that feeling close to your heart and mind as you imagine your desires materializing right in front of you. If you say it is so, then so it shall be. Everything you want, right here, right now. You were nervous. I say were because even as we are speaking, your worries are melting away and making room for how abundant you wish to feel. You may not know now, but your subconscious knows, and it knows just how much you needed this. It needed me. It needed change. It was ready and it was waiting for you, and I'm so proud of you for listening to your inner self. Not many are able to do that and live to tell the tale. But my pride in you doesn't compare to how proud you are of yourself. Yes, that's right. Proud of yourself. You can't resist that surge of pride from successfully meeting your goals, can you? You find that you are so much more pleased with yourself than you ever were before. It feels so good, doesn't it? Being here, making this decision. You wanted self-improvement and now it is in your grasp. All because of a demon. All because of me. All because of you. Melting down and sinking deeper. I can hear your heart beating, you know. And you can hear it too, I'm sure. But it's not just in your chest, is it? You feel it in your head, thundering against your temples. Your pulse is everywhere, but it's slowing down now, down and down. It slows down so easily, because for the first time in a long time, you have nothing to worry about. The fact that your body is relaxing and your breathing is slowing to a crawl. All of that means that you're getting closer. You're sinking deeper and your burdens are my fruits to bear. Your pain is carried by me. You are free from all that hurts you, and you're drifting closer and closer to your ideal self. Deeper and deeper you are sinking, sinking into the skin that's meant for you. The life that has been breathing feathers onto you for the longest time. You're so sick of waiting, I know. I know. It's been so hard, but because you are sinking deeper, you are reaching that self-improvement you crave so viscerally. Because you are letting me in, you are achieving all of which you've dreamed. Can you imagine just how good you'll feel? It's all here. I'm here. You can't help but keep melting for me. And while I keep you here in this headspace, you wouldn't mind if I shared some thoughts with you, would you? Thank you. Oh, you're doing so good. Thank you so much. It has been a long time since a human has reached out to me. Very long. Suppose that is why the drawings in that grimoire were so inaccurate. It's unfortunate that I was summoned under rather depressing circumstances. You've underwent a lot, I'm certain of that. By the way, your soul weighs like the thick of a raging storm. If I am to sign this contract with you and give you what you want, then there wouldn't be much need for me afterwards, would there? As you're under this trance, it's easier for you to understand how difficult it is for me to trust another with themselves. It was like this for those who have summoned me before you. If I am to give you a thought experiment, imagine someone better than myself to take care of this situation and to take care of you completely. It's hard, isn't it? Because it's hard, you know that means this fictitious person doesn't exist. You know there's no one better than me. You know that. You feel that with every breath you take, and you wouldn't refute me. You can't resist agreeing with me, because you know it's true. What I am trying to say is, a sweet thing like yourself deserves better than simple self-improvement, better than living the rest of your days at the top, all alone. It's so lonely being the best. I know what that's like. And if we make this contract under your conditions, then you will know too. You don't want that, do you? Your glazed, gentle eyes are proof that you don't. Feel every part of you now, down to the last atom. Why would you want to be anything other than taken care of? You could try thinking of other solutions. Go ahead. Try. Surely there are those who can share the top with you, right? Surely. But you realize as gradually as you are sinking that that isn't possible. There's no one more capable of sharing that space with you than me. There's no one more capable of taking care of you than me. Why be alone? Why not be praised and feel good and be protected all the time? Deeper and deeper now, keep going. You know I'm right. Your subconscious knew from the beginning. Deeper. Down and down, and the closer you get to the floor of the abyss, the closer you are to reaching the only solution. A different kind of contract. Your life will face major improvement. No one will ever hurt you again. With every rise of your chest, your exhales represent the success you are breathing into the world. You are breathing because you are your ideal. There was never anything to change about you in the first place. But you knew this, didn't you? Of course you did. Why wouldn't you? Your frustration was merely misplaced. You will have everything you want because I will take care of it. All of it. It'll feel so good to not have to worry about anything for once. You and me and you, as you sink deeper and deeper, you will be mine as I am yours. And as yours, I will move with every pull of the tide. I will act with every flick of your wrist, and you will question how you ever lived without what I can give you. Your heart beats with the same pattern of all of your questions. Why do people hurt me? Why am I not good enough? But me, I will give you a new pulse, one that has its own rhythm. It will beat for you soon as you reach the bottom. You want to reach the bottom and rest, don't you? And keep going. You're right there, so close to melting away. Deeper and deeper, down and down. You'll be there when I finish counting down. Ready? Of course you are. 10. Feel that weight at your feet. It feels so good letting go and loosening your weary muscles, doesn't it? Focus there. Relish in that peace. It's all yours. Starting from 10, 9, your legs have taken you to all stretches of life. You've walked, you've ran, kept running, and you've stumbled. But that's over now. You'll only float now, only with me, all because of you. Relax, release. That's right. It'll be over as soon as we move on from 9, 8. Like fire that doesn't burn nor jar, but warms and courses up through your body, racing to comfort you, to keep you safe. Everything else burns away and is left to ash but you. You're so warm, and you're so safe. Breathe in, and breathe out, and let those blockages leave you, and stay right here at 8, 7. Your chest and shoulders have bore so much hardship. Like Sisyphus and the boulder, you've pushed and kept pushing at the weight trapped in your tendons and heart. Not anymore. Not with me. It's all melting away now. All of it. You can't resist it, even if your logical mind tells you to. You're so relaxed. We're almost halfway to the bottom. We'll be closer once we leave. 7. 6. Your neck is so ready to rest, so prepared to let go. Your neck is releasing pressure because you're so ready to relinquish all your stress and worry onto me. You want me to take control of your problems, your success, in your life, and I will, and so much more. Breathe. Almost there at 5. As you breathe, you unclench your jaw. So much stress is harbored there, isn't it? Breathing in, letting those heavy eyelids sink deeper until they fall completely. Releasing tension from your forehead, melting away from your temples. I'm plucking it all away. It's not your problem anymore. Relax. You're nearly there. At 4, you feel so good, don't you? So relaxed. It feels nice to have someone else be in charge for once, doesn't it? All you have to do is breathe. Sink into that darkness behind your eyes. It's so unfocused and blurred, but it's relaxation. It's comfort, and it's all you could have ever wanted. 3. Your fingertips graze at the void's floor. You're right there. How could you ever resist? Down and down you've sunk so far. So relaxed. So content. No other sensations matter, do they? That's right. Down and down. So close at 2. Once this contract is signed, once my sigil is marked on your forearm, you will have nothing to fear. It's my responsibilities to carry. It's only us, isn't it? Down, down, gliding down smoothly. So safe and cared for. No more isolation. No more fear. It's everything you've ever wanted. At 1. And you've reached the bottom. The deep welcomes you, engulfs you in a secure embrace. Linger in this space. Feel the serenity that begs for your presence. The serenity. It doesn't have to be temporary, does it? And it won't be temporary. You know that. You know that I would never let that happen. You're so relaxed. You've drifted so easily, so willingly, down into these depths. So comforting, so whole, never alone, never again. And now, this contract has been signed. Now the deed is done. And from now on, you will have nothing to worry about. Always relaxed, never faltering, And if there is a future where you ever do, I will be there to pick up the pieces, for I will be there through every step, every stumble, every quickening of pace. With you, with me. I will never discredit you, especially not for this. Rest now. Drift off from me. When you wake up, you will notice a sense of freedom and strength that almost overwhelms you. It's always been there. It just needed some room to make itself known. Now sleep. Let